god, this is insane.
why
Sora Veil. Oh my god.
it's I don't know why it's not capturing.
I
Is it behind? What did I do to the screen capture?
I can't knock.
You can't knock?
Hold on. Let me reset.
Oh, I'll knock on yours.
Okay. Oh, I can
Because
knock now.
you're live, right?
Yeah, I can knock now.
Oh, okay, cool. Nice, nice.
Does it work?
Cool, cool, cool.
I knocked.
Uh, um,
I knocked, then
oh, I
I
don't
got the
have
notification
docs.
for you being live. That's crazy.
I don't have the docs, so I don't know if I'm actually gonna be able to receive the invite, which is dumb.
You could just probably knock on my
Uh,
stream and it'll work.
Probably. Yeah, because the main problem is again, like Linux is really finicky with OBS, so. Oh, I can just join the stream. There we go. All right,
Okay.
there you go.
Does this work?
This should be
It's working. Now I
should
need to
be it.
start sharing chat the way Ori wants me to do it.
All right, there
Through the
we
collaboration settings instead of through my chat window and moderation settings.
go. All right,
Fine, Ori, I'll
nice.
do it
We
your
got
way.
that. Fantastic.
I'll do it your
All right,
way.
let's get.
Hold on, one more thing. Let me pull
All
up
right.
Rocket League really quickly.
Oh my Lord.
We're
And
back.
let me pull up my.
We're back.
Uh,
Crazy Read
Let me pull
123
up
requests their request to join. Wait, what?
my stream on my phone.
Did I break something? What did I break? Share chat is enabled. I have a
This
question.
is
Can you see
pretty
my
early
chat?
stream,
I'm
so I
gonna
don't
say
think
hi in my
I'm
own
gonna get
chat.
notified.
I said hi in my own chat. Do you see it?
Fantastic. Uh, no. Oh, okay. They're starting. Oh
Oh,
yeah, I see.
okay, okay, okay. Are they starting? They're starting, you say?
Yeah, they just already said they're starting.
Okay, 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 okay. Let me pull up Discord so I can see. Let me pull up the Discord. Woo. Okay. Now,
Temp.
um,
I just need to quickly. I don't know why my stuff was like not
if
working
it
for
doesn't work, remember, we always have the analysis board. We
Yeah. All right. Let me
It's
quickly
always
get
an
that
option. And
working.
it's easier in this tournament too, since it's classical. They won't be blitzing out every single move, hopefully.
During the opening, most likely they will.
Yeah,
It's
but
prep,
it won't be the
remember?
entire game, surely, right? Surely Ori will actually take
Well, that's why I said
time.
during the opening, not during the game.
Yeah, but surely Ori takes time during the game and doesn't end up above the starting time, right?
That I doubt.
Right?
All right,
Ori takes time.
all right, let me get my. All right, now that should be good. I can get off the start soon screen, and there we go. Fantastic, everything is working, surprisingly. Um, and oh yeah, I may as well also have uh your
I
what is
was
this?
never on the starting soon screen.
Your your prep, not your prep. Your what is your profile picture? The Yeah, a lot of coffee in me. So because this is gonna be a pretty busy day for me today. All right. Let me just have you right here so that you're that this is feels like a
Oh, we
natural
got to
commentator,
move.
dude.
D4, D5 on the board. I can't believe it. Wait, who's who? Wait,
Ooh.
which? Who's who?
All right,
Wait, who's
let me
white
get
is
that
black?
on.
That's I might need.
Welcome in, Pabu. Welcome in. Hopefully, you're doing good on this
Okay,
Monday morning.
E E4. I think Ori is
Uh,
white because of the early sacrifice.
it should stay on your browser. Uh,
Yeah, but I don't know.
no, it's
It's
yeah, Ori is white.
okay. Good to know.
Um,
I knew it.
what am I doing?
Knight to
Oh yeah,
C6.
go in the browser.
If
Let
pawn
me just
takes, that
refresh.
pawn will be under attack by something, everything. It'll be under
Okay,
attack by everything.
fantastic.
Knight to C3, defending the E4 pawn.
Alrighty,
The E4 pawn might be
we've got the
defended,
game going.
but the D4 pawn is still hanging, kinda.
And now it's a question of
Actually,
whether or
not that
not
much anymore. It takes you
they should
push,
capture.
and then it's fine. It takes push, so it takes push, and it's fine now.
Yeah, Black is already in some trouble if they don't know what they're doing. Quite a difficult opening to refute over the board. The Black Martimer, a very practical weapon, and with a lot of different sharp variations. And for an opponent like Ori, who is not only tactically sharp, but also an incredibly good with good preparation. He is has a lot of expertise
Ooh,
in this
we
opening.
got knight out and
We've got some
fumbles the push, and
moves.
now white just has all of the
E5,
space
knight
in the world.
f6. Yeah,
I think we can
this
comfortably
is
say
quite a
white is in a
difficult.
winning position right now.
Yeah, already a lot better for white. We've got knight
Knight,
e4
knight to e4. What could happen is probably knight takes
and
e4, pawn takes e4, and then like something like c3, keeping hold of the
yes,
center.
most likely what will happen in this position. Um, and that knight on c6 is actually quite misplaced, as you would like a pawn breakthrough in order to break down that center with like something like c5, but that knight on c6 is blocking that possibility of creating a pawn breakthrough. Right.
So this is a 90 I30. I'm guessing.
Yeah, 90 plus 30.
Okay.
Right. Hopefully everything on my stream looks good. Yeah.
I might need to turn you
All
up
right.
for
So
stream.
probably
I'm gonna go ahead and listen to my stream really quickly.
no problem. No problem. I do have to talk a little bit quietly,
Oh,
because there is there are still people sleeping.
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna turn you up. How does one turn up people again? Give me a second.
Oh my lord.
There we go, 200%. I'm sure this won't bite me back. Um, oh no, everything is not working actually. What happened?
All right,
There we go.
and we've got knight takes e4 on the board.
Knight takes c4. The only real possible move and the only move that isn't a blunder is d takes e4 and c3 happens. Now this is just a good structure in general.
Now we've got bishop f5, very common move, protecting that pawn. But what will happen here is most likely is f3, and yeah, and we've got an immediate f3 here,
F3's immediate there.
and
And now, what are we going to see? I don't think taking is a good idea because that just brings the night out. Hello, Eric. Welcome. Welcome
exactly.
to the stream.
Welcome in,
Chess.
Eric.
Chess.
All right. I need to change my stream elements
Okay.
stuff because
C6
for some
is played
reason,
to get the bishop out, at least somewhat.
let me
That's
get
the only
into my
really real way
dashboard.
to get the bishop out, as because e6 was even played now. Now you can't play something like g6 to fianchetto the bishop because well it's trapped if you do that. Actually, it could be really funny for white to attack immediately, but I don't think that works. E6 also stops
All
the
right,
move
let's get to
d5, which could cause a few issues. Don't you sound happy? This is a huge achievement you made. A very huge achievement. Whoa, I got
all right.
25 subs
Should be
and
good now.
got the hype train level 4. I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
All right, Eric, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you.
Okay.
Welcome into my stream. I try to stream con trying to stream consistently, but quite difficult.
Consistent streaming
Yeah.
is
All right.
yet but another dream.
Hopefully you enjoy your stay in my stream, and thank you for being the 100th follow.
Something you do,
But
something
right.
White does have to worry a little bit about is the queen check on h4, as I don't like the queen getting in, but I don't think it really is that bad.
Yeah, yeah. So in these positions, Queen H4 is quite common, but uh, with G3 being a thing, it's and surprisingly not bad. And
Yeah,
although there is possibilities of, H5, H4, uh, the attacks are something
yeah.
that
And something a lot
White
of people
White
forget
often just deals with.
is White does not need a castle king side. Castling
Indeed.
queenside is just as good
Um,
for white in this kind of position as it is for kingside. In fact, it might be a little better in some ways.
all right. As for Eric's comments, yeah, even if the
Ooh,
thing is, I don't
ooh.
stream so often, so uh, hopefully you don't mind a very inconsistent guest schedule, Eric. But thank you again. And we've got Bishop C2 on the board,
Yeah, like I am very
and
inconsistent. Like,
you're wait, well, if we're talking about that, it's just you're a lot more consistent than I am.
well, in that
Um,
way, but
but yeah, we
I'm never actually that consistent. I always I'm a pop up streamer.
need.
I stream whenever I can. It just so happens that I don't have a job right now. I so whenever I can is
The
a lot
economy stuff.
much
So
more than I used to
yeah,
be able to.
but all right. So
And of
Bishop
course,
C2, and
just like normal, both of our players are not that down on time on move 10.
indeed, indeed. Do we have another gifted? Oh, somebody is thanking Eric for the gifted sub
Oh yeah, that
on
happened.
your
How could I
channel.
forget that ever happened? I didn't. I did. Okay,
All
so
right.
we are looking at. Now I thought of if now I thought I was for some reason I don't know why, but I was thinking of well actually it's
Mhm.
not that bad anymore. Now I think about it actually, If e takes
Ooh, we
f3,
have
queen takes f3 could be looks kind of interesting because your bishop on c2 hangs, but as well as the knight, and it stops the king from castling and the bishop from moving.
that is indeed true. A
It
very
does a lot
interesting
of
idea.
things all at once.
There is indeed a very interesting idea. Um, Although I do assume it is refuted by Queen D5.
Queen d5.
Um, other, oh no, Queen
No, queen
D5, they take
d5.
on
Queen takes
D5
queen,
actually.
and then the bishop hangs.
Yeah, the bishop hangs indeed. So yeah, Queen takes F3, quite a powerful move. Ori thinking about that actually, thinking about maybe that possibility to take on F3 with the Queen.
It looks very strong, but you do have to look at stuff like what if knight to e7 or something like that, or just something in that kind of area. What other options does black have if queen to f3 happens? Because not everything always goes to plan. In fact, nothing ever goes to plan. So
There really is no other option aside from either you sacrifice a pawn or you sacrifice the game.
yeah,
Queen takes F3, yeah.
do you know what can
Because
happen?
otherwise, because it is a fork.
Yeah,
So
do you know what can happen if you want to go
we have
something?
knight takes
Oh,
F3,
knight takes
also
f3,
a very viable
getting the knight out
move.
and keeping good pressure.
Indeed, indeed.
Just starting just developing pieces really. It's always good to develop.
Either way, the position for white is still very much winning. We have the open F file to work with. And after the trade of the light squared bishops, it's going to be very difficult to defend on incoming attacks as white has not only a big center, but also a lot of avenues to work with. And
I'd say it's gonna be very hard for black to win this game, as there
yeah,
black has no space to move. Really, in
yeah,
fact, it's
bishop
just a
g6
killer in these
most
games.
likely. Or yeah, that bishop just had to move. There was no way
Yeah,
it should have been traded. And bishop g4 makes a lot of sense. I would simply castle here on a whim. Um, you need trying to get that initiative as is going to be, uh, is going to be the option
yeah.
for white. And
Castling has
there we
the
go.
added benefit of the f pawn also not being there, so the attack can be immediate with the rook.
Indeed, indeed.
And now I don't know why,
And
but I'm thinking of a queen sack with knight to g5. It's a very interesting idea, but it doesn't work.
it is quite interesting, but in these time controls, you know,
You gotta
that
a little
sort
more
of
thought before you
sacrifice
make your
needs to
move.
be very, very well thought out.
Yeah.
And we have bishop e7, a
Ooh,
very
bishop
reasonable
e7.
move.
Very nice.
And
Pinning
bishop
the knight to the
e4
rook.
blitzed out immediately.
Pinning the knight to the rook. Also
And
defending the knight with the bishop.
exactly. And this is
Really.
not, there's really nothing you can do. Queen to d7 is not a move you want to play. You know, there, even though it does defend the knight, you are lacking so much in development. And
But what do you do otherwise, really? Queen to
exactly, and it's
e7
very tough. You're
is like the
stuck in
only
a
move you could do that doesn't
you're
lose you a
stuck between a
piece.
rock and a hard place. Um, And here, queen to e1 would be a nice move. You get out of the pin, and you have possibilities to go queen to g3, attacking that bishop on g4, and attacking. You have an X-ray on that g7 pawn, um, and maybe a possibility of even landing a queen on f3. So, incredibly tough position for black to
Castling
have
is
to defend.
even you even have to think about castling because after castling there's some kind of Greek gift kind of ideas where you take with a bit where you check with the bishop or
Exactly.
attack
Bishop
with the
takes
knight and
a7 is
then
also
get
an
your queen
idea,
on the open file immediately or even
idea,
queen attacking
but
immediately.
I
There are a
but
lot of
I
things you
think
have
in
to think
these,
about.
but an immediate sacrifice, I believe, would be a little bit, um, you know, premature. I believe that
Yeah,
would
probably
be a
not
little bit
immediate,
premature.
but
Yeah, I believe setting it up with something like queen to e1 and queen to g3 would be a lot more, potent. You get the pieces ongoing and really try to just, you know, get
oh,
that
queen
attack
to
going.
e1
And
is
as you can
played.
see, queen to e1 is
Looking
played
for
on the
queen
board.
to
A very
g3.
common idea in these black Mortimer positions, as you want to reroute your queen um, to the king side in order to get that attack going. And the queen to g3 after castling, most likely what's going to happen. And it's gonna be tough for, again, another tough decision for black to have to face because after
Ooh,
you
that's
castle,
interesting.
let's say, you don't really have any space for that bishop to go. And
And
h6,
h6 is very
trying to
interesting to
prevent
me.
that, yeah, I believe they were trying to prevent, something from happening on that
Yeah.
h7 square
The
or
problem
even a
is
knight hop. But queen to g3 is gonna be a problem.
yeah.
You don't have anywhere good to place that bishop, and if you trade on f3 for the knight, queen takes f3, and there's no way to defend either the knight nor the rook.
Now I
And there's
think
even it's
black
a
has to
triple threat.
castle queen side. No, you can't castle king side anymore. The queen is too much of a threat to castle king side.
Well, the main problem is also that bishop is hanging on g4, and it's a question of where do you move it? There's no good squares, and h6 wasn't, I believe, a critical mistake. You needed to move that bishop or trade it off immediately, but
You lose a piece if
queen
you
to
trade the bishop
g3,
off. If you move the bishop, you lose the pawn protecting. You lose one of your main pawns.
exactly.
I'm not sure about that though because I don't know why it might be just me, but I don't like taking pawns in front of my king. I don't know.
Normally, normally, you should definitely proceed with caution when taking, pawns. Um, but with the way, but you have a lot of space for your pieces to maneuver. You have one, two, three, four pieces around your king in order to defend very easily. They are able to maneuver with all the space. And so even if there are rooks landing, you have that light squared bishop, you have that knight, you have that rook, you even have the dark squared bishop, and it's just not, and it's going to be able to defend
Ooh.
your king. And oh no, this is not a good
Oh,
move. Queen
that's a
takes
blunder. No
f3.
way.
No,
Massive blunder. The
yeah.
knight is
This
gone.
is a triple threat.
Triple threat.
Bishop
Triple
takes c6, a
four.
massive problem. And queen takes f7. You do not, and that rook on
They're
the
just
corner as well.
There are just too
There's
many
this
problems
game
here to
is
count.
now over.
This is yeah, this is just game over
Exactly.
for every and for anyone who plays in this position.
Exactly.
I think you have to
Black
move the knight.
in a devastatingly lost position here.
You either have to move the knight or you have to
Neil,
castle. Either one, because you can't let the bishop pin the queen to the king.
exactly. But
Move the
if you
knight or
do
move the king
castle,
are probably the only
bishop
moves.
takes c6 does gain another tempo on for white and possibility to go bishop b7 and take on a6. And it's just an incredibly tough position to have to play out. And
Knight
knight takes
takes
e5,
e5, a
very
desperado
practical
to take
decision.
as much as the knight is going to
It's
go down.
bishop c6 is still a problem. There's bishop c6 still a big problem. Um, Even though there is a free rook on a8, bishop c6 pins the queen to the king, and that's lost. Not to mention queen takes f7. There are too many threats to defend against as black
Wait, I've
the
only been streaming
position,
for 26 minutes. Is the game already going to be over? Whoa.
most likely.
Yeah, bishop to
Bishop to
c5 check,
c5,
a
a
momentary loss of tempo, but that's about all
exactly,
the checks you're going to get out in this position.
a spy check,
And now you're
and
going to lose another piece no matter
still
where you move.
bishop c6 is still a problem. Queen to e7 most likely was going to be played, and and a disgusting move if you do that.
Oh,
Oh, bishop c6 though.
no
Bishop
way.
c6, rook
And the
b8.
queen is going to go.
The opponent saw the threat, but there is one more threat that
Do
they
you know what's
forgot,
do
and
you know
it
what's
is
funny about
bishop to
this?
c6.
Because of that bishop check, now taking the bishop after it pins you isn't even the best move
What?
anymore.
Bishop
Oh my
g5.
god, bishop goes to
What?
g5. What is
Or he
happening?
missed bishop c6. I understand
It's
that it's
still
still there, but
actually you
the
can't.
immediate bishop
Do you know what's
c6
funny? You can't
was
actually
winning.
move the queen. I think that was intentional. You can't move the queen because of the threat of queen takes on f7 castles,
Oh,
and
they
now
castle, but then they
this is
take
just
on h5.
this is just too much.
Yeah, even if you do go g6, do not go for the tempting bishop takes g6, the quiet move queen to h6,
Queen to
and
h.
bishop f6 does the job.
No need to be hasty.
Exactly,
The quiet moves are almost always the ones that do better than the loud.
exactly.
You could try to
And
go fast and
g6,
attack immediately, but
most
first
likely
set up.
what will be played here.
G6 I think is the best move in the position as any other move. White responds with h7 check, and if the rook is moved, there's also h8 checkmate after that.
Exactly.
Actually, what if if f6, a really funny idea is the bishop going to h7 first, then to g6, and then checkmating with queen to h7. Like here,
Exactly.
checkmate in two, right?
Yeah,
Three, I
bishop
meant.
to h7, king to h8, bishop to g6, queen to h7 after king to g8. A very pre-movable
Yeah,
mate.
this is a very common checkmate. I think
Uh,
it also might have a name. That's how common it is. I just don't know it. But
yeah, even I don't know
and
all I believe there are
and
100
Ori ends
checkmate
above
patterns.
the starting time once again.
Although only 5 seconds above this starting. Well,
Well, I mean, it's gonna be
it's
a
going to
minute,
be
but
about a minute. Yeah,
But
a minute above the starting time,
a
but
minute above the starting
still
time. That's
not that bad.
it's
You
not
know,
bad
I
in game
actually would
wins,
not blame
really.
Ori's time usage in this game.
Yeah,
A
a
lot
lot
of
of
the
the
moves were
moves were
intuitive.
obvious. So,
Yeah, exactly.
very obvious
And
moves. And the last one is a
and his opponent
pre-made mate, so
also
that's just a
a
freeze a
lot
minute.
lower rated, so compared to Ori, so nothing to blame
Ori being
uh,
1800
here.
FIDE. What is
And as you can see, Queen
Williams'
to
rating
H7 is
FIDE?
mate,
Actually, we could check that out,
and
huh?
that was round one, folks. Round
Yep, we.
one is done.
It's over. That I kind of want to see Ori's opponent's rating. I'm gonna check this out on the thing. Ori's opponent was
Well,
rated
on he is
1500, not even
well on the
1500.
FIDE he's rated 1847, and then
Yeah,
on just his national rating is 17.
yeah. His
Uh,
opponent doesn't even
should
have a
be
FIDE rating,
1750.
so
He does have a FIDE rating.
he does for on the
Yeah, he does have a FIDE rating.
on the pairing site. It says a
S-
rating of 0.
Hold on here, because there
Does he?
he does. Let
I
me.
must be going insane then.
I checked this earlier.
You did? Oh, I must be going
All right,
insane. Okay
and
then.
Ori is out. Let me. Okay, I think that's okay. Let me get that out of here.
And
Yes.
that is
All
game
right.
one. When is
Then
game two? I'm not actually
there
sure.
it is.
I've only been informed about this game, but
Yeah, most likely it will be tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Um,
This
if
might
it's a
be the
two,
only tournament I will be
if
able
it's
to come in
two,
for. I will not. I might not
if it's
even
two
wake up in
games
time.
in one day, then yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let me just
How
quickly
many
check
games? Wait. Actually, I should probably
because
check
he
all the
should
details of this
definitely.
tournament. I don't even know the details.
Let's see.
Oh, Group 1 is already finished. I just realized.
Uh, yeah, Oliver is 1847.
Yep.
It says feed a rat. I don't. It's in group two. It's yeah, 1757 is his national rating.
Yeah. Now, are there dates on this area or
Although I am quite surprised he's only seven. He, although I'm quite surprised that he's only 18. Only in quotation marks, by the way. Only 1850 on FIDE.
does
As
Ori
for his
play
national
tournaments
rating,
or
it makes
just stuff in
sense
the
why
club?
he's lower rated. It's due to his it's due to the how little uh how small his country is. So
Yeah.
a lot of the players are compact. Um,
Yeah, just as you can see in Group 1 as in Group 2, there are a lot of lower rated players in Group 2. There are a lot of extremely higher rated players in Group 1. As in Group 1, there are apparently two international masters. That's a lot of
all right, and
players.
Ori is back
Yo, what's
in.
up,
Hello.
Ori? That's
Ori,
What's up?
how did you feel about the quick win against your opponent? Of course, an expected outcome, but is there anything new for any new feelings that you had in this
I
game?
played slower.
You could have played better. Are
Slower.
you
I mean,
slower? No, I actually don't blame you for playing as fast
yeah,
here.
it wasn't that bad.
There is only one moment in the game where I could have maybe had a little bit more precision. Instead of taking with the knight on f3, queen takes f3 was an interesting suggestion by Reed. Um, you have multiple threats um, on position, and queen takes c6 is devastating. But otherwise, very intuitive game, very black, just the Black Mirror Dreamer, everything you've everything you've known here. But otherwise, good game. How do you feel going, aside from this round one, how are you feeling um, going into round two? Uh, I know it's
I'm
going to
trying
be later, but
to do check right now.
Wait, what are the round times and dates?
You can see that
You
in
can.
the link I sent.
You can. I'm looking and I can't find
which
any.
thing though?
Where?
Not in the live chat one, in this one.
Yeah, I
Uh,
can't find them.
Can't find them. What do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, I see the rounds, but I can't see the round times or dates.
Yeah, you click on the thing up here that says indbydelse.
yeah, we can't read Danish.
IND.
Yeah, we also can't read Danish. I'm sorry to say.
IND.
Yeah, yeah.
I just spelled it out for you.
Oh, I see, I see, I see. Okay, we got times.
All right.
So that's 19, so that's 26.
Wait, Tuesday
After
26?
26.
Wait.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
doing
one
math.
round a day
Next one is
for
in
y'all, right?
February,
One day, one
you're
round a
saying?
day.
It's all the way in February. It's the 2nd of February. But
Ooh, very
I'm
long.
trying to do math here. So we're currently on the 12, so that's 19, so that's 26. So that's
Wait, I need
33.
to.
So it's in 3 weeks.
I need to change my stream schedule again. I forgot. I have a tournament in a week.
Good job, Reed.
Well,
Okay, this
a
is
lot shorter stream than I was.
a lot shorter than I expected it to be honest.
No,
Yeah,
next round is in 3 weeks.
Okay.
yeah. So,
I'm not
And
how
then
are
it's a
you
week
feeling
after.
against that opponent? I
Again,
know it's a week after. But, huh?
17, 18, 19.
Right, but
I couldn't quite hear
yeah.
what you said.
Oh no, I was just saying, how do you feel about your round two opponent?
I
Are you
don't know them
confident?
yet.
Oh, you don't know. Wait, the
Corey
parents
just
are
beat
out.
his opponent in
Right.
20 minutes. He doesn't. It's not paired yet.
No, I thought it
That's
was.
what we
All right,
He's probably
right.
the
The
first one
pairings are.
done.
Why would the parents be out immediately?
He's
Duh.
he's
no
probably
ask the
the
Okay.
system.
first one's done.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
no ask the system.
I completely forgot because I already forgot because I thought it was going to be a 1 day thing, and then they'll just be out immediately. But yeah, it takes a lot. It takes
No,
a
no.
while.
Once all the rounds are done,
Yeah.
usually a couple days after that. So
Mm.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. But yeah, that's short stream.
you can still
I'm going to prep
watch
for this
read, suffer, and puzzle.
C4.
I can go for a long. I guess I can go for a longer stream. Do some chess puzzles.
I could probably go for a longer stream, play some bullet to prep for my classical tournament
Or
after this.
analyze the game in depth.
Yo, does anyone want to play duck chess?
But
Yo, yo, anyone wants to play duck
as for
You
chess?
play
playing, I am
from the
retired.
time.
So the only thing I can do is puzzles.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. Let me
All right. Well, I may as well change.
let me manually type out
I mean,
chess.com.
we are doing a collab, so I don't know. I don't know if we want to just separate it or
Puzzle
not.
Rush.
I mean, you can also go in depth with the analysis.
That's true. That's true. true. There's also analysis.
There isn't really much to go in depth on though.
I do kind of want to go. I kind of want to look at the queen takes f3 kind of thing.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I
just
am
need to
too lazy
quickly-
to import the game into chess.com or Lichess. So
I'm doing it as.
I wish there was an auto import feature. I think that is, but that's a DGT. That has to be done by the DGT company.
So boring.
The reason I didn't go queen takes f3 is because I don't see much after bishop takes c2, queen takes c6, queen to e7, bishop g5, f6, f takes, and then e takes, then g takes.
Yeah, but you have a really good initiative after.
I consider my bishop better. I also considered a bishop takes f5, f to g2, bishop to e4. He takes my rook. I take back. The problem is there is stuff like queen to h4, which looked really annoying to deal with.
Yeah, with the check.
Like, I think bishop takes f5 looks really fun, but queen to h4 is annoying.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. All right. Well, let me log.
Bishop to f5.
Yeah.
Bishop to f5. F takes on g. Bishop to e4. There's queen h4, and he hits the bishop.
Oh wait, that's not. There we go. Alrighty, I can just do some puzzles. Let me set that up on my stream. So do you need to go for? I also do need to eat some lunch.
Also at the start with knight takes e4, knight takes e4. Instead of knight takes e4, I was considering stuff like, f4, f3, knight to f3, bishop to d3. Problem with bishop to d3 is that after bishop to f5, it struggles because there is no queen to f3 because there is knight takes d4.
All right, let's get. Yeah.
Knight takes e5, d takes d5, bishop to c5 check. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, that's what happened. I'm an idiot. Wait. Reed isn't thinking right. What is happening? Why isn't my thinking right now? Thinking isn't working. Okay. I see. Yeah.
Really quick, Reed. You still wanna continue the collaboration, or? Because I think we're gonna both be doing separate things.
Sure.
I realized I was worrying about a thing that didn't exist. Okay. After playing h3, I was considering if you played a h4, what would I do? I realized I would just take the bishop. That's just a free bishop.
Oh,
yeah.
That's crazy. Ori, guess your percent your accuracy.
96.5.
Like 90.
93.7.
Yeah, high 90s.
Yeah, that's pretty normal.
And with a 71% accuracy for black. One mistake. Your mistake was f3. Really?
Yeah, I already knew that.
Why is it a mistake?
All right, so wait.
It's just because it's a computer mistake. Visually, there's nothing really wrong with it, but it does allow stuff like it doesn't really do anything. it allows stuff like queen h4 to be a problem in the future. And you really just want to focus on development. But the thing is, it's just not in my style.
That's fair.
It also looks like e3 would be a minor problem, but like it's really manageable problem. Ah, I see. If this were to happen with e3, bishop takes e3, e6, bishop to d3, there's bishop takes d3, queen takes d3, and knight takes e5. And then after the check, he can block with the knight again. But then I would take b7. That's a little calculation I could do. Still looks reasonable.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna end stream here.
Boo.
Oh, okay.
So
Then, all right. Then I will continue to stream.
Also, instead of queen e1, which I feel is the best move, I was also considering like queen to d3. But the thing is, he just doesn't castle. He just ignores it. There would also be stuff like bishop to f5 to deal with the entire all of the threats at once. So that's why I went with